So I had this idea for a weekend-long film challenge with all female cast and crews, and I decided to put it on Facebook and see how many people would be interested.
And then I saw over 300 women respond to this post in less than 12 hours.
So between the day that I posted online just saying, would people be interested in this? And the day that we premiered 9 films to a packed house of all of these women who had just created these movies, it was less than 2 months.
People are hungry to work with other women, to make art together, to collaborate and make a change.
We had 160 participants and we created 9 teams.
We wanted to take these women and put them in a crew with all strangers.
At 6 p.m. on Thursday, Tracy and I pulled genres out of the hat for each team and we assigned them a genre, and then they got to work right away. And on 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, they had sent us their finished products.
Being on set with all women was awesome. Like, it was amazing.
It was an environment in which you could focus on the work and did not have to contend with anything else.
And just to be in a room where everyone's like, I hear you, I hear you. Like, that's a big thing for a filmmaker, because a lot of times, especially as a woman, you are fighting to be heard. It is crucial for women to tell their own stories. When a woman writes a female character, they are empowered, they are dynamic, they are complex, they are relatable.
If you've only worked with male cinematographers, for example, that's who you're going to hire when you produce something. That's who you're going to refer to a job when someone else is making something. So now, for all of our participants who have worked with a woman in every single role in production, they have a woman they can hire. They have a woman that they can refer.
I think it takes a certain type of person to do a challenge like this, and so you meet like pretty ambitious people that way.
You are going to work your butt off.
And you're going to do it with women who are going to make you feel like you have a support system in this industry.
By the end of the weekend, you are going to have a beautiful film. You are going to have a network of women to work with in the future.
It just felt like, oh, I could make the next thing now a lot easier than I could before.
Right after the challenge, Tracy and I were already hearing about people who were hiring each other, people who were recommending each other.
My team's cinematographer needed a replacement on a shoot, so she contacted me and referred me to the producer.
We think that this is not something that we can really change, this gender imbalance in the industry, but we really can make a change. We have hiring power.
I was inspired. I was like, okay, now I want to go out and do something else.
Until we can have a space where women, any kind of woman, can actually focus on the work, can focus on the discipline, can focus on themselves as an artist without any other distractions. Until that space is cultivated, then challenges like this are necessary.
And it takes people at the grassroots level working up and pulling other women up the ranks of the industry to get to those higher levels.
Everyone watches movies, everyone watches TV, and everyone is affected by female representation. And as long as we are helping to elevate that representation, as long as we are showing young boys and girls what women can be, then we are helping everyone. This is not just for women in film, this is for everyone.